Muy buenas, ¿qué tal estamos? Aquí volvemos en Red Dead Redemption y vamos a continuar yendo a ver... Ah, pero escúchame, pero por aquí... Yo Manzanita Post fui desde Blackwater para ayudar al chisme. ¿No se le ha ocurrido a John pasarse por ahí a echar un vistazo a ver si su familia estaba? No lo sé. Pero bueno, que vamos a reunirnos por fin con nuestra familia. Quita los castores, de verdad. No, ya no, ya no. Ya la broma de los castores, ya conseguí encontrar castores de verdad. Ya... Por fin... Maldición de los castores ya... desapareció. Y nada, vamos a ver... Pues a la familia de John, que claro, nos han dicho que está ahí. ¿Será verdad? ¿Será mentira? Vamos a... ¡Hostia! ¿Qué era eso? Era un oso, ¿no? No tan grande como otros a los que me he enfrentado, pero era un oso. Uy, cuidado. Pero eso, que se acerca... ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Sure.
Pero... No, no, ¿qué me ponía? El carromato venía del sur. Si hay buitres en las... La puta... Esto es una diligencia, así que ese carromato no es. Movida en la que me estoy metiendo, iba a casa a ver a mi familia. Que me puede la bondad. No, era un jabalí, no era un oso pequeño. Era un jabalí. Pero escúchame, pero... ¿Cuánto me voy a tener que alejar? Porque igual le dan un poco por el culo al carromato de la señora, ¿eh? Mira, yo creo que sí, que la señora se va a joder y se va a quedar sin carromato, ¿eh? Que la den por culo. Que yo también tengo mis problemas. Te cuento yo mi vida. ¿Eh? Tía, lobo de verdad, ¿eh? Te pego un tiro, ¿eh? Pesado.
Let's go. Yeah. You look like a fairy.
¡Ojo!
That's that then.
¡Ojo el carromato! Que creo que lo he encontrado, ¿eh?
Rest in peace, my friend.
Vamos para allá. Que vaya viniendo mi caballo mientras. Es que me puede el ser buena persona. De verdad. Cuidado. Cuidado, cuidado. Bueno. Eso sí eres un oso. Y se está paseando tan a gusto, ¿eh? Por el medio del pueblo. Claro, por eso no hay nadie en la puta calle, también te digo.
You might want to hire a driver who can shoot next time.
Oh, thank God, and thank you, sir, for rustler's been busy around here. I sure hope not for long. Greetings.
Venga, vámonos. Ahora sí que sí.
Come on. Yeah.
Beecher's Hope. Ojo. Ojo que llegamos.
Abigail. Jack. Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learned to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Acompaña a Jack. Lo que sí voy a hacer es quitar el marcador, que me pone nervioso, me da el toque.
How do you do, sir?
Are you ready? Let's haul out.
¡Sígueme! Porque voy a ir, vamos, a mi ritmo. No es cabalgar con él, ¿no? No.
There you go.
¡Pues a tope!
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. McFarland's are good people.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
Oh, no, they're okay.
¿Qué haces, caballo?
I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Se ha girado a la derecha el caballo y se ha puesto a saltar vallas porque le ha salido de los cojones, Yo no le he dado, tío.
Oh, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
Wait, Paul! Don't leave me again! I'm not used to riding this hard, Paul.
Bueno, hijo, pues mira.
There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
Whoa!
John Marston. Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. Come.
Cabalga a Bonnie. Hostia, suena muy mal, Hostia, el doble
All
Hostia.
right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
Aquí ya vienen muchas misiones de mierda, de llevar ganado y tal, Aquí ya... Que me pone muy nervioso esto. Me enerva. Lo tenemos que llevar hasta donde... La madre que me parió. Ya empezamos con el retraso mental. ¿Dónde vais, joder? Tío, por favor. Gracias, por favor. ¿No tenéis vacas sin retraso mental? Sí, pero es que salen más caras.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
Otra vez, ¿pero dónde vais?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father. How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot. Come on! How's the ranch?
We're surviving, but it hasn't gotten any easier.
If you're still
Whoa there.
struggling, there's not much hope for me.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Call me
everything.
Bonnie, you dope.
Easy. All right, Jack. Let's get him through the river.
Todo el agua, o sea, será muy poco profundo, quiero decir, porque si no...
Slow down. You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa.
Yeah.
Yo sigo a Jack, que parece que es el que sabe el camino, ¿eh? O sea, yo llevo las vacas, pero siguiendo a Jack. Que parece ser que es el que controla.
Yeah. Come on, easy up now. Whoa there. Come on, slow it up now. Wait, slow down. They look like rustlers. I'll deal with this. Stay with the herd, Jack. I'm not sure what. This is where it ends, buddy. Right here. I think that's all of them. Jack, wait there. I'm coming.
Hey, watch it.
Come on. You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else.
La verdad es que no.
Let's round up the stragglers and get moving. Go. Come on.
Tú, retrasada, tira para allá. Y ahora a volver a colocarme.
Left up the road towards home.
I know where I'm going, Pa.
Let's go.
Vale. Bueno, la verdad es que un grupo de cuatreros ir a robar a John Marston. Hostia. Te quiero decir. Muy acorralado y muchos tenéis que ser
Come on.
para matarme. Y aún así me llevaré a varios por delante. Cuidado, 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 cuidado. Por la puerta, por la puerta, por la puerta. ¿Terminamos? Ahí está la cruz. Dime que es el final.
Easy. All right. Now lead them into the pen.
Estamos cerca.
Let's go.
Perfecto.
Easy.
Whoa. Nice work, son.
We made it.
You did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
¿Qué tal si cerramos el redil?
That's a
Idea.
fine herd we got ourselves.
So we're ranchers now?
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Perfecto, ¿eh? J. Pero vuelve de 11. Ahí hay una A que sí que está operativa.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack, I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running an old gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there.
All right, all right.
Go on. Scat. Shh.
Esta misión era jodida, tío. ¿Por qué se me gira la mira en el último momento? Hijo puta. ¿Pero cómo sigue bajando el puto ma...? ¿Por qué ese cuervo es inmune? Creo que ese está muerto.
That's better. Finally. How about that stew?
Esta misión me costó un huevo, tío, porque empieza a bajar el maíz a lo loco y aunque estés disparando parece que se la trae flojísima, tío. Hostia, me ha quedado bastante seco, pero bueno.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know, a little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Hostia, muy tóxico, ¿no? ¿Quién es? ¿Por qué te envía cartas?
I changed my mind. I'm coming with you.
¡No se fía!
What are you waiting for? We better hurry.
¡Qué tóxica! ¡Ay, Dios mío!
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack's seen enough in
Cuidado.
his lifetime. So, is she married? This phony
¿Está casada?
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as
Uy, uy, que no.
What she wrote,
Cuidado, cuidado.
just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
Llevar carros no se me da demasiado bien, la verdad.
Save your life anyway.
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
A Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
También te digo que... Y ella a la cocina y a cuidar del niño. Hostia, se nota la época, joder.
They hold you and Jack.
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right.
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Hay que volver, ¿en serio?
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those
Cuidado.
permanent men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? The life the crowd forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Gus? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy. We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Pues a tope. Vale. ¿Puedo alguna...? ¿O no? Creo que no puedo ninguna, ¿eh? Tu familiar no está por aquí. Vuelve luego. Y aquí tampoco, ¿no? Pues vamos a dormir. Buenas. ¿El dormitorio qué es este? Sí. No está en ninguna de las dos todavía. ¿Esto a qué hora es? De 5 de la mañana a 6 de la tarde. ¿Y esto? De 11 de la mañana a 6 de la tarde. ¡Vuelve mañana! ¿Quiere trepar? ¿Qué hora es? Entiendo que la 1 de la tarde. O 1 de la mañana. No, es 1 de la madrugada esto. No va a estar tampoco. Verdad, ¿eh? La que me estáis dando, hijos de puta. Buenas tardes. Otra vez. Ahora ya tenéis que estar, cabrones. Al menos uno de los dos. Joder. ¡No está! ¿Cómo que tu familiar no? ¿Pero son retrasados todos o qué pasa, tío? Tengo que esperar a que venga hasta aquí. Me cago en tu puta madre. Joder. Ven, coño. Hostia puta, tío. La madre que lo parió. Ya está mi familiar aquí. Ya está aquí. Hostia puta, tío. Por pegarle un tiro al niño, ¿eh? A ver hasta cuándo... Hasta que le salga de los huevos a empezar. Esto. Joder. Ahora sí, ¿no? Está el ajo tan grande y hay una cruz. Gracias Dios, porque al niño de los huevos le ha salido.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
Porque al niño no salía de lo... Es que la madre que te parió, de verdad. Y este igual.
All right, now stay close to the dog, son. Come.
Rufus. Hostia, cuidado.
Find
Que le...
something. You stay back, and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now, the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that.
También te digo, te voy a enseñar a rastrear guapiti... No, le está haciendo el perro.
Too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over.
Until the next time, you mean?
Jack, he's on to something. There won't be a next time.
Don't make no more promises, Paul. I've heard them all before.
Yeah. You know, one time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves, and she'd hunt goats with them and everything.
Sounds like a tall yarn to me.
Taller than a boy being taken from his home and locked up in a dungeon?
I'm just saying. Maybe you spend too much time with your head in those books.
I thought you and Mom wanted me to read.
Jack, there's one up ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
No, no sé qué es un guapití, la verdad, ¿eh? No te voy a mentir.
There you go.
Vale, o sea, es un venado. Entiendo.
Come on. I'll show you how to cut the meat.
I thought it was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo! That's a big one.
This meat should fetch a decent price in Manzanita. Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next.
You can do it, Rufus.
You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at it.
I know. I saw how you did it.
If you say so. All right. When he finds him, you take the lead. Come on.
Go on.
Slow
He
down.
pisado un conejo, creo. Ha sonado.
Rufus.
No me empujes, ¿eh?
Boy.
Go on, boy. Whoa.
Good boy.
Come on.
Go on, Rufus.
Good boy. Look, they're over there.
Let's go.
Rufus, ven. Dispara, pero no lo tiene que hacer él.
Come on. Get after him.
Por asegurarme. Más tiros.
Saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
Come on.
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Whoa.
Bueno, ya que estamos,
Come on.
que no se diga.
Hey, watch it.
You stink.
Claro. Vamos a aprovechar.
Come on.
¿Y el perrete?
See me?
¿Nos sigue?
Good, son.
Can't we shoot some more?
A nuestro
Know
ritmo.
what you need. We'll go out again soon.
You know, I didn't think I was gonna like it.
I told you you'd have fun, didn't I? Come. Let's go.
Porque vale, sí, el perro corre más que yo, ok. Pero más que el caballo, no creo. Ni de coña, vamos.
Let's go.
How do you do?
All right, here we are. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Hey, cowboy.
Buenas tardes. Hostia, le vendo toda la mierda que tengo.
Howdy, mister.
Well, let's see what you got. I hope you enjoy
Le voy a vender todo, tío.
Did you hear about Oscar? Pretty soon
Le he vendido todo.
comfortable trading seats
That's gonna
and
have
heights
to do
below.
for now.
See you again, I hope.
Madre de
All
Dios.
done. Let's head home.
Madre mía, niño.
Go.
Volvemos al rancho, no entiendo, sí.
Oh, Paul, that was so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
Que se llevan al perro.
You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
I guess not.
No, show me and you'll just run off again or something. Better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolves been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare them off. You gonna come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Stay on Rufus now.
Hostia, Rufus detecta todo. Cuidado que le piso.
I can shoot. You know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
1 minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but seems they can.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't understand.
Just some things you start have to be finished.
What was your father like?
I didn't really know him. He died when I was just a boy.
Died of what?
Why do you want to know?
Oh, it just sounds like a good story, that's all.
Come on, he's picked up a scent.
Don't give up now. Let's keep moving.
Follow me!
Follow me. Sigue al perro, ¿sabes?
Is Uncle really your uncle?
No, at least I sincerely hope not. He's probably lots of people's father, though.
Well, why do you call him Uncle then?
Folks always did. Probably because he's always been older than everybody else.
He was old when I was a kid.
He was old when I was a kid, son. God must have had some purpose for keeping him on this earth. And I sure as hell don't know what that is.
Joder.
You can find him, Rufus.
Let's go. Whoa.
That's a good boy.
Look, son. He sniffed him out. Whoa, whoa. Watch yourself now, son. It might turn on him. Good work, son. Go on now, Rufus. Find the rest of them. Let's go.
Come on. Whoa. We got them good, Paul.
That ain't all the pack. There's got to be more around here.
This is much more fun than hunting elk.
It's always more fun killing something you don't like.
Y más peligroso también. Sobre todo por el perrete, además, también. Que es que no... El perro no...
Easy.
Go get him, boy. Go find him, Rufus. Slow it up now.
Yeah, go on, Rufus. Let's go. Go on, Rufus.
Come on.
Come on, boy. There you go.
Slow up.
He matado un
What do
conejo.
you smell, boy? I see him. Let's go.
Cuidado, perro.
Let me get you.
Damn it. Coming at him.
They want you.
That looks like all of them. Nice work, Jack. All right, we should head back now. We got out further than I thought. Whoa there.
A tope.
Come on.
How many did we kill? They won't be after our cattle for a while.
That was some good shooting, son.
So can I go out hunting by myself now?
Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't...
Come on, Paul. Paul, can I ask you something?
Of course.
You know, we could be outlaws, you and me.
All we did was kill a few wolves.
Well, I read a book about a father and son who robbed banks. One-arm Willie, that was his name.
I'm happy with my 2 arms, if you don't mind.
Just imagine it, though. John and Paul, my horse isn't fast enough. Whoa. Hold up a moment.
Cuidado.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Uf. O sea, el niño todavía quiere ir a atracar bancos, ¿sabes? En plan... Pero no has tenido suficiente con la vida que has tenido. Coño.
You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
A tope. Uf. Vuelve de 11 de la mañana a 6 de la tarde. De 5 de la mañana a 6 de la... O sea... ¿De 5 o de 11? Pone que son las 9 de la noche, entiendo. Así que necesito dormir 2 veces. Vamos, dormir y guardar 2 veces. Y luego que al familiar le salga de los putos cojones ir. También necesito eso. Está la J en grande, sí que está, corre, corre.
John! John!
What is it, old man?
It's Jack. The kid. The kid. Well, I just saw him out in the valley. Seems your tales of hunting got the better of him. He said he was going up to the pass, track down that grizzly that's been seen up there.
Kid can't hunt a grizzly. Thing will eat him alive.
I know. I tried to stop him.
But you're worthless as a lawyer at a lynching. Damn you, old man. This is my son. Anything happens to him, you wish it was you that bear attacked.
¡Hostia! ¡Corre! ¡Rufus! ¡Dale caña!
That's it. Good boy.
¿Cómo le dices al perro, búscame guapitis, ahora búscame lobos, ahora búscame un oso en concreto? O sea, quiero decir, tiene instrucciones el perro, ¿sabes? O sea, tiene un mando a distancia, le configuras para que... ¿Sabes? Tendrás que darle, tendrás pelo de oso o algo así guardado o tal para que huela y diga, vale, quiere que busque esto. Dialogas con él.
Come on, Rufus. Whoa. Yo, what is it, Rufus? Are we close? You can find him, boy. Easy. Come on. Where's Jack? Where is he? Easy.
Oh, castores. He visto un castor, ¿eh?
Find Jack, Rufus.
Había un castor ahí en el suelo. No le he llamado castor al ciervo, o sea, era un castor de verdad.
Come on, Rufus. Find Jack. Hey. Jack, where are you?
Hostia, pero ¿dónde?
Come on.
Necoti. Aquí estuvimos con... Nastas. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Con el indio. Era majo. Lo mataron los de Dutch.
Come on, come on.
Hostia puta, pero ¿dónde estamos yendo?
Paul, help me! I'm hurt!
Jack, stay down. Don't move. Keep your head down. What the hell were you thinking going off on your own? You're just a boy.
No, I'm not! I can skin an elk, break horses.
Come on, let's get you home.
Que eres tonto.
Now hold tight. Come on. You all right?
Yeah,
I think so.
You're lucky to be alive, you stupid boy. What'd I tell you about going off by yourself?
I go off by myself plenty. You just don't know about it. You're never around.
So this is my fault? You disobeyed me.
I was trying to prove myself.
Prove what? By getting yourself killed?
You're always telling me I read too many books, that I'm not a real man.
I never said that.
I just thought if I could do something you'd like, maybe you wouldn't go away again.
Son, I ain't going anywhere. And believe me, neither are you for a real long time. Come on!
Ay, Dios mío, de verdad. A mí me da mucha pena el perro, tronco. O sea, dejamos atrás ahí con el caballo, tal. Tiene que hacer el pobre...
What's your mother gonna say?
I'm sorry, Paul. Please don't be angry.
I ain't angry. I'm disappointed. Don't you ever run off on your own like that again.
All right. I told you I was sorry.
What would have happened if I hadn't come along?
I don't know. I'd probably be dead.
You'd be a pile of bones right now.
What would you care? I'm just a nuisance to you anyway.
That ain't true, Jack. I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I guess there's only room for one hero in this family.
Trust me, son. I ain't no hero. I'm just glad you're safe.
No sé qué está diciendo. Que el pobre perro tiene que venir con todos los peligros y todo en plan él solo, joder. Y todo el recorrido, pobrecillo, me da mucha pena, joder.
Going after a grizzly? What were you thinking? You've only been hunting twice.
I'm not a little kid anymore. What were you doing at my age?
Bad things. Things nobody should do. But your ma and me, we didn't have what you have.
Yeah, I know. I should be grateful.
I'm not asking you to be grateful.
I'm sorry I made you worry, Paul.
Don't be too eager to grow up, son. Ain't as much fun as it looks. When you're ready to hunt bears, I'll take you.
Espérate que ahora me caerá una bronca por parte de la madre, ¿sabes? Pero bueno, de momento lo vamos a dejar aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Muchas gracias por estar ahí un día más aguantándome. Y voy a ir a guardar la partida porque el señor no está ahí. Así que de momento...